Hello everybody! I have a really exciting video today. It is the new Lisa Eldridge lipsticks and lip glosses, but not really all of them. I only got 3 because I'm a poor. Not really, these are expensive. I got to choose my own 3 because on her site she has this option of any 3 products you choose. You can get them in a free little pouch, so that was very nice, and I wanted to get 3 different products already, so it worked out perfectly for me. She also has like different kits that come in these beautiful bags if you're interested in one of her already like pre-selected bunch of shades, or you can just buy these individually. So the shades that I have Velvet Blush and Velvet Fawn of the lipsticks. I guess I'll show you. This is Velvet Blush, Velvet Fawn, and I have one of her new lip glosses in the shade Velvet Muse, which was a shade that I was on the fence about getting a lipstick of, but then I just opted for the lip gloss instead, and I'm very happy with my choice. And here they are, just swatched on my hand. This is the lip gloss, very shiny and definitely decently pigmented. Velvet Fawn is quite like a cool pinky nude, and then Velvet Blush is what I'm wearing right now as well. I think these are all beautiful shades, but definitely the standout for me is Velvet Blush. Damn, I wanted this shade so bad, and I'm so happy to have it. Okay, so I'm sure that there's gonna be plenty of videos made by people who bought more lipsticks than me, so I'm sure you'll like be able to find plenty of information on these products if you're interested. I just thought I'd throw my swatches on here in case someone out there is similar to my skin tone and wanted to see these particular shades. So here are my bare lips, and first I'm gonna apply the lightest shade, Velvet Fawn. It does look pretty matte when I first put it on, but then after kind of pressing my lips together, it'll kind of sink into the lips a bit more and feel much more, you can't see any lines anymore after I kind of press my lips together. It all kind of melts right in. So definitely appreciate that. Now I'm going to apply Muse, the lip gloss. This is a chunky ass tube. By the way, I really like this applicator shape. It is super nice. So here's the lip gloss in Muse, and this is such a pretty easy everyday go-to color. Wow, that was a lot of synonyms, but it's super flattering. I really like the applicator and the formula. It's just great. Well, I'll talk about that later. Alright, now for Velvet Blush. This is one of the new shades that I'm super excited for. So in her new demo video of her new shades, Lisa showed this color, Velvet Blush, smeared out as a stain, and said that she really liked it applied that way. So this is how it looks on me, just a little bit kind of really blended out and worked into the lips. And now to build it up instead, if I'm kind of struggling to get a really crisp line, I'll just kind of go along the edges and try to blur things out a little bit instead. So there we go. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so obviously now built on thicker, this is much, much deeper and not quite a raspberry. The shade is kind of hard to describe, honestly, but here's what it looks like. And I don't know if you could tell before, but my lips were not in the best shape, honestly. They're kind of dry today, but I think that for a matte lipstick, my lips look pretty healthy. Alright, so onto the products more specifically. I want to keep this kind of short because I know that there are probably going to be a lot of videos on these lipsticks already, and Lisa Eldridge herself, she has really, really thorough information on all of her lip products, on like how she came up with the color, where her inspirations come from, who she thinks it'll best fit, why, like when she would wear a certain shade, and she swatches all of them too. So yeah, there's a plethora of information on these. I just wanted to throw in my quick 2 cents. First of all, these lipsticks are 26 euros, whereas the lip gloss is 18 euros, and that comes out to about 32 USD and 23, 24 USD for the lip gloss. So a very, very luxurious price range for a very, very luxurious product. I think that this compact is like one of the heftiest. It's like weighted on the bottom, it's got a magnetic snap, and it has this really, really thick casing. So the product definitely feels super secure. And then of course she has that super unique velvet texture on her lipsticks, which I think that's one of the most standout things about her lipsticks initially. I have heard stories about the bullet breaking, so I will be treating these very, very gingerly. I hope they last me a long time without any fault. I was trying to be a little bit picky about my color selection because of course they were all super tempting and beautiful and I wanted them all, but I came down to Velvet Blush and Velvet Fawn for the lipsticks because I wanted a nude that I could just wear every day. When I buy expensive things, I don't want to have to save them for special occasions. I want it to be something that I want to use all the time. And I saw on Temptalia's website that it's like a close-ish dupe to Velvet Teddy, but a little bit cooler, I think, or a little bit more brownier. So I was really tempted by that because hopefully this might even take my #1 spot as like my favorite go-to nude lipstick. And then I thought that Velvet Blush was just such a unique shade, really. Like, in her video, she describes it as, I think, the way that lips look in like Renaissance paintings or something, and it was super like magical and artistic, and I was just like, yes, I need that for sure. Yeah, I feel like I can't even really describe this shade other than it looks great. It is deep but not dark. It is not quite a berry. It's definitely not really a red. It's not really it's like maybe a burgundy, maybe. It really just looks like a deep, deep flush. Like if you took a berry and then like rewinded some purple pinkiness out of it. I don't know, but it's super flattering. I love how it looks on me here, and I think it would look really, really good on like a lot of people. And I don't think it's too much of a statement lip either. Like, it's obviously quite a contrast, but it's not like in your face at all, which I really, really like. I feel like I could wear this really often. Yeah, super unique. I don't have anything like it in my collection, and it's so beautiful, and I think it would look really beautiful on other people too. Okay, I gotta stop raving. As for the formula, they are definitely a matte formula. They're pretty long lasting. They're not drying, they're not hydrating, but they are definitely like a good and comfortable matte lipstick. I do find, like, especially with this paler shade, Velvet Fawn, when I first put on the lipstick, I can see it kind of like picking up the dry spots on my lips. But then once I like mash my lips together and work it in a little, those dry spots disappear. They blend away and it just gives like a really beautiful matte finish, and it's able to hide the pore spots in my lips. For example, I don't know if you could tell, but my lips were like kind of dry looking today, but I think this looks pretty good here. Yeah. And then onto the lip gloss. It is a chunky tube. Like this is big. I got the shade Muse because I was really tempted to get this shade in the lipstick, but then I ended up going for it in the gloss so that I could have it too. I don't like, it's just a really, really good gloss, honestly. It's this beautiful rosewood shade that would probably be like a comfortable go-to color for a lot of people. The color holds up really well. There's a decent amount of pigment to them. Like it's definite that you have color on. Sometimes I'll put the Fenty lip gloss on, for example, and it's just like, oh, my lips are kind of shiny and a little sparkly and they have like a tint in a certain direction. But this one, you can definitely see the color, which I appreciate. The thing I like most about this lipstick is the applicator is maybe one of my favorite lip gloss applicators. And it doesn't look like anything crazy. It's kind of just like a slanted doe foot. But it's able to pick up a good amount of product, but still being kind of a small applicator. So I'm able to like dispense a lot in like the thicker part of my lips, but also able to comfortably get it into like the thinner corners of my lips. I really, really enjoy it. It's like really cushiony and hugs the lips well. Lip gloss feels comfortable while wearing it for a long time, and it fades gracefully. There's really just nothing bad to say about it. I guess it's like expensive, but what do you expect? I feel like it's like worth the price tag. Yeah, so I know I was mostly just like gushing about how excited I am about these products, but I really think that Lisa Eldridge in particular does an amazing job of picking colors that are really, really well thought out. Like, I feel like all her colors, it's clear that she has a lot of experience with makeup and like color on different skin tones. And the things that she comes up with are, I think, the most unique while also flattering the widest range of skin tones. Like if she comes up with an orange, it's not just an orange. It's going to be an orange that's going to be unique in your collection while also like being super flattering. And it's like really magical how that all comes together. I've always been a big fan of Lisa. I have been wanting to try her products ever since they first came out, but you know, I was like in college when they first came out, so I was poor. But now I'm really excited to get in on the hype. Again, I don't know how much I can really add because I think there's going to be a lot of other videos out there that can provide like better information, particularly Lisa's. Like they're already perfect. But this is just to add another skin tone swatch in case you're interested, and I know that some of them are still available. So yeah, I'm just like a huge fan. I should stop talking. Thank you so much for watching.